Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. So, a busy week over in the financial space. We have the Federal Reserve expected to announce raising interest rates by a possible 75 basis points on July 27th. Now, a lot of what we're seeing right now over in the market is the reaction to that lead up of that announcement. Where, if you look over the crypto market right now, we have a lot of red. We have Bitcoin down and all the altcoins down as well. And this is that anticipation to that announcement. Now, we're also in a big earnings week, and this is going to have a reaction on the stock market. Now, surprisingly, we're seeing the stock market on this particular day do better than the crypto market, where we're seeing a good amount of red over in the crypto market, but not so much over in the stock market. And the stock market and the crypto market, you know the influence that we have there. So anyways, let's get into covering what is going on. Let's get into a little bit of a technicals of Bitcoin and the crypto market, as well as look over at the stock market, because it's very important to get an idea of what we're seeing with stocks, mostly with the tech stocks, but also the indexes, the S&P, NASDAQ. We need to know about what's going on there. So as we get to it, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash the story, annihilate, or gently press that like button to help me out with the algorithm, help spread the content to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. Let's get to it. So when the consumer price index data for the month of June of 2022, that came out, and this gave everybody an understanding what inflation was currently doing, where the month of June, inflation was up 9.1% from that time the previous year. Now, most of the inflation problem was due to energy. And if you have been to the pump recently, you know when they're talking about energy, they're mostly talking about gas prices. Now, for me personally, when I was buying gasoline in June, I was noticing that I was paying around $6.99 at the high in that month. Now, what I'm noticing now here in the month of July, I just got gas yesterday and I paid about $5.29, the same gas station that I had been buying gas in the month of June as well. So I'm already noticing a big decrease in the price, and this is something that is going to definitely reflect when the next CPI data comes out for this month, next month. The Fed's latest economic projections released in June suggested that the officials would raise rates to 3.4% by the end of the year, up from around 1.6% now. Many economists have interpreted that means that the Fed will raise rates by 3/4 of a point this month, half a point in September, a quarter point in November, and a quarter point in December. In other words, it hints that a slowdown is coming. Now, taking a look over at the stock market, and looking over at the S&P right now, what we have is a really nice Elliott wave going on. And the thing with it too that is worth pointing out is that at the moment we're also above that 50-day moving average, which is something that is should be taken as good news, especially when you look over at what we're seeing throughout the majority of the second quarter, where we're under the 50-day moving average. So looking over at Bitcoin and looking at how Bitcoin's reacting to the little extra volatility going on in the market right now, we still have Bitcoin holding between that 20-day and that 50-day moving average. And this is nice. Now I'm going to go back to the drawings here real quick for Bitcoin, and looking at what we've been seeing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still coasting along the edges of this falling wedge here, still needing to break out. So maybe the news that we might get would be what we need to get to be able to actually break out of this wedge. Otherwise, we're going to just keep following this wedge, and hopefully we're not going to dip below that $22,000 price, which will then take us below that 20-day moving average. But I expect that everything that's going on over in the market, a lot of it's already priced in my opinion. And after we get the news that we've been waiting for, I think that maybe we might see some sort of positivity within the market, since we're expecting that 75 basis points anyways. If we're going to get lower, then we'll see a little extra bump in the market. And if we do get that 1%, that's the worst case scenario. But I highly doubt we're going to see a 1% increase in interest rates. So anyways, I just want to make this real quick, kind of just cover kind of what's going on over in the market, and just cover the little extra volatility we're seeing just because of the expectations of what we're going to be getting with the announcements on Wednesday. So anyways, with that being said, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about what's going on in the market. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. See you in the next one.